Welcome to the NGB video review of Assassin's Creed Unity, the latest entry in Ubisoft's AAA franchise. This time around things are taken to revolutionary France, with our hero Arnaud taking centre stage. Arnaud's induction to the Brotherhood is met with the usual story of conflict with Templars along the way, and the story trots along at quite a nice pace. It never really becomes too contrived. In spite of all the 1080p, 900p arguments, the game does look beautiful. However, there's some quite significant frame rate problems throughout the game, and there's a lot of texture pop in as well. It's a shame because the rest of it is pretty solid. Gameplay wise, it's Assassin's Creed all over, but there are some key changes this time round. Firstly, there's the new free run down mode, which allows you to safely descend without misqueuing and falling to your death, which was a bit of a bugbear from previous games. Next up is the assassination missions themselves, which have a much more open-ended structure to them as before. Parkour and stealth obviously play quite a big role as ever, although other options are equally as valid. There's plenty of customization options within the game, including a bunch of previous Assassin's outfits as well. Changing the colours of Arnaud's outfit is not only a nice thing to do for yourself, but it also sets your character apart from the others in one of the game's new offerings. The map of Paris is huge, so densely populated, and it's just an absolute playground of things that you can free run over and jump all over. There's plenty of new skills for Arnaud to learn as well along the way, including here a disguise skill, which allows you to sneak into enemy camps with no questions asked, and allows you to carry out objectives. It's a really handy skill to have, and as well as that there are some more skills which apply exclusively to the new co-op missions. Online co-op is by far the biggest addition to the game. It's a whole heap of fun and it doesn't feel like it's been shoehorned in. There's quite a few options of mission types, including heist missions, general assassination missions, and like here where we're just doing a bit of parkour. It's a welcome addition to the franchise, and it kind of feels like a multiplayer version of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Combat has been redesigned as well. This time it doesn't rely so heavily on the parry mechanism that was prevalent in previous games, and often you'll find yourself at the end of an enemy's sword or a bullet, or if you're not too careful, both. There's no way to mow down entire armies at will like there were in previous games with quite as much ease, and it will really take quite a lot of skill to do so. The enemies definitely feel a bit smarter this time around as well. Of course, there's always the more stealthy approach to kills as well. Going back to the look of the game, the interiors are simply brilliant. There is an option to turn off the HUD in the game, which gives you the opportunity to just have a look around the environments at times. It's just a real shame that the technical issues exist. With most of the talk before the game was released being about parity and the technical aspects of the games, it is probably going to be one of the most talked about aspects, and that is a real shame because the game itself is fantastic. In spite of the technical issues, I really enjoyed Assassin's Creed Unity. Check out nextgengamingblog.com for the full review. Thanks for watching.